I see here on the docket, and they're from Illinois, so I appreciate that. Jordan from Illinois, not me, says this: why should anyone defer to the church for guidance on ethics rather than relying on reason, law, or personal conscience alone?
Well, let's look at the results. The person who pulled the trigger on Charlie Kirk followed his conscience, didn't he? The person who shot up the church in Minneapolis followed his conscience, didn't he? The Planned Parenthood executive who laughed about more abortions means she gets a Porsche this year, she followed her conscience, didn't she? Human nature is corrupted by sin. And so our darkened intellect and our weakened will only take us so far. And we've got only so much limited and insufficient resources to resist the blandishments of the world, the flesh, and the devil. And so the question becomes, whose side do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the side that built cathedrals and monasteries and Gregorian chant and polyphony, the side that produced generations of martyrs and missionaries and poetry? Do you want to be on the side that has been worshiping God through his Christ and the way that the Christ of God revealed? Or do you want something else? And why? Why would you want something else? You see, Jordan, ultimately, we sinners, as a Jesuit friend of mine would say, a guilty conscience needs no accuser. And the reason we avoid Christ, the reason we avoid Christians, the reason we beg the church to water it down is because ultimately in this insane postmodernism, late empire, late capitalism civilization that we're in, the church, the perennial wisdom of Rome, is the last man standing. It's all that there is. And we have an obligation to uphold the sixth commandment. And that's where the bugaboo is. Because to proclaim Christ in the way that he entrusted to the one church he founded means we've got to tell the truth about marriage, about contraception, about abortion, about euthanasia, about homosexuality. And those are the beloved idols of our age. The illusion of modernity and postmodernity is that you can have sex without consequence. And the church stands before all of them and says, liars. That's wrong. It's not only bad theology, it's not only bad philosophy, it's bad science. And because of that, we are hated and despised. And senior Catholic cadres of the People Who Should Really Know Better Club want to reduce revelation to just one opinion among many. And the martyrs will condemn us if we cooperate with that project. So we proclaim Christ crucified, risen, reigning, and returning because we have no other choice, because he alone is the way, the truth, and the life, and there is no other.
1-877-711-85